Hey, good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So, I always want to know if you're watching live or Memorex. And one of the things I would tell you is, as I watch for Kelsey to join, is we're going to pivot a little bit. I was going to interview Alyssa, and she's a nurse practitioner. She had a job thing come up today that she needed to work on, so she's not going to be able to pop on today at 11. But her friend is going to pop on, Kelsey, and her story's absolutely outstanding. So as I watch for her so that I can bring her on or she can request it, I am so excited about this. So first of all, y'all are our VIPs. Loyal customers, you buy on subscription, you buy regularly, you participate in things. A lot of you are partners, some of you are not. And so I really want to start over the next week to begin to do some regular things to bring you some great stories. We do a lot of sharing of how the products work, recipes, 8-day coachings, trouble, all that good kind of stuff. But I want us to really have the opportunity to hear from you. So hey Carol, y'all watching live or Memorex. Hey Jamie, hey Jacqueline. I'm looking for, hey Kevin, hey Kelly, hey Ruth. I'm looking for Kelsey. And like I always say, if I can do this anybody, oh, there's Kelsey. Okay, now let me see if I can find her to bring her on. Hang on just a second. See that she's on. I do not see Kelsey's name. Why does this do this to me and makes me want to be crazy? Hold on. Kelsey, can you request to join? Like on the bottom, it'll say something, request to join, request to be on the video. Let me see. Let me see if it's giving me your name now. I can bring Carol on. I can bring Ruth on. I can bring Jacqueline on. I can bring Jamie on. But I do not see Kelsey. I'm telling you, if I can do this, anybody can do this, people. Do you see a button anywhere? Kelsey. It is not telling me I can invite Kelsey. Okay. Kelsey, are you on a cell phone or are you on an iPad? Oh, there she is. Okay. Okay. Now, I think we're going to have Kelsey. We're just waiting. Yes, there.
Hey, so I was trying to do it on my computer, but like it doesn't give me the options.
It won't. There.
Sorry.
That's when I started thinking, okay, and it does best if you're phone to phone, iPad to iPad, and don't even ask me about the computer. You look so pretty today. And this was very impromptu. Sometimes I look like I've been hoeing weeds and I've never hoed a weed. So I am so excited for people to hear your story. Your last picture was incredible. And so I'm glad I know what you're going to say, because when I bring people on, I don't know why, but I can't hear. So I'm going to read your lips and I already know your story. So
You can't
let's start.
hear me?
They can hear you. It's a me problem. Okay. So y'all, Kelsey's story is amazing. And so we're going to start with Kelsey. Talk to us a little bit, because you've not been here live. I know you've been a few places live. You've been on your page, but you've not been here to our customer community, our partner community. And sometimes we've even got friends that we've invited to take a look that haven't joined yet. And so take us back to before you reached out and you found this. How did you feel? Where were you at? Put us back before you started Zingular.
Okay, so before I started Zingular, I liked to nap a lot. I could lay in bed for a long time. I didn't have energy. I'm a mother of two. I drive a school bus. I work with pre-K all day. My kids play sports. I'm a full-time college student, which I'm so close to the end. I can hear it, smell it, see it, all the things. But I was always tired. Like I always needed a nap. I'd come home and I'd tell my kids, look, y'all go play, do whatever you want. Don't burn the house down. I mean, they're 10 and almost 13. Like it's not neglect. But anyways, so I'm like, look, I need to take a nap before practice, all the things. I would take a nap, 30 minutes, hour, whatever. And it was really I was on two anxiety medicines. Um, I didn't feel good. My body hurt, my feet hurt. Um, you you're just in that fog of funk.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I was before.
So, what was kind of the tipping point that made you think I've got to do something?
Well, so I watched a friend of mine, Carol. She was my mother's best friend. I watched her for 7 years.
Okay.
And during those 7 years, I tried some other things while watching
Okay.
Carol and seeing the success that, all of her people are doing and how she's had. And I tried shots. I tried a weight loss plan that you eat food they give you that's in powder form, and like you don't get regular food. You don't eat. I think you get one meal, and that's not enough. Like you need real food.
And that's not a sustainable lifestyle
Right,
either,
right,
which is a
right.
problem.
Like I've had several people reach out to me and be like, "Okay, I really think this other stuff jacked me up. Like I need to get fixed. Whatever." Um, so and I knew, like, as tired as I was, I knew I needed to do something. Like, I wasn't getting back on the Adipex, and I wasn't doing the other thing I had done because the Adipex makes me, for one, I'm mean. For two, I feel like like
Mm-mm.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I knew I needed a change.
Okay, perfect. So you saw this on social media because your mom was good friends with Carol, and Carol has shared. And Carol, if y'all remember, has been one of my best friends for 30 something years. Our kids are the same age. I used to be her boss in banking. And she was my very first friend that said, like, can I get some of this stuff? And I'm like, girl, you're skinny. I bet she couldn't sleep to save her life. I wouldn't even sign her up. I said, let's buy some stuff on my account. And so when we think about, you found something through somebody that does not have a weight loss story.
Right. And
Like,
see,
I think that's a big deal, Kelsey, that she was sharing, and she was talking about all the other wonderful people from our community having success. It's not that you saw that Carol had lost 100 pounds or even like 20. She's always been thin. So I love that her story and her sharing of it really helped you, because after you got started, like, what's happened? What's been your experience? And I want the whole enchilada, because there's a lot of enchilada in your success. I mean, girl, you have killed it. And there are people just living so much better because you shared. So talk to us about all the things after you got started.
okay, so my first 8 days, I think I lost like I want to say it was like 12 pounds. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way this is possible. I mean, it was there. Like it was on the scale, but I was just like, still in shock. And, there's the 45-day empty bottle money back guarantee. And that's what I was hooked on. I was like, I'm going to send this stuff back 45 days, get my money back because it's not going to work like everything else I've tried. So I kept going, and I decided to sell with Carol. Um, and I haven't had, okay, so there's been one day, maybe two, that I actually took naps throughout the day. And that was literally because I didn't take my stuff with me. Like we had went and done a whole bunch. I didn't take none of my products with me. And I came home and took a little nap. No, did I feel horribly tired? No. But all of these products, I'm sorry, my dog has a squeaky toy. All of these products have really helped me. I have way more energy. Come get this. I have a lot more energy. Um, and like my cravings. Like we just had my daughter's birthday party, and I don't crave all the stuff I used to. Like used to, I would want a whole piece of cake, or I would want a whole bowl of the pasta salad my grandma made because that's one of my favorite things. Yeah, I ate a noodle or two. I did because I wanted to taste it, just
Yeah.
because I wanted to. But I didn't need it. I didn't feel like I needed it. My cravings are nowhere near where they used to be. Um, and I overall feel amazing. I'm down 32 pounds, 20 inches and six pant sizes.
Okay, let's just pause there for a minute. 32 pounds, 6 pant sizes. I will post her most recent picture in the comments of this and even post it on the page again. You started with the X Bundle plus GLP-X.
Yes.
You started with a system, and I shared a picture yesterday of a customer. She's 73 years young. She like in 8 days, a major difference. She has a system. She tried it before, but she only used 2 or 3 products under a former partner that's no longer doing this. And look at the difference in that. So I think it's important to talk about this.
Can I add one more thing?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so something else. Like if you just go on and you're like, okay, so she's taking Zingular, let me go in and purchase this and I'm just gonna do it where nobody knows. And I'm not gonna get under somebody. So I joined under Carol. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a bump or two in the road, and I was like, okay, Carol, what am I doing wrong? Like I plateaued. I was like, what's going on? And she's like, well, you're not doing this. Like you need to do more of this, or you're putting too much dairy back in, because cheese is our like love language. Like we cheese everything.
Yeah.
So but like if I wouldn't have had Carol, I would have went and stopped. I would have quit doing this because I hit a bump in the road and I'm like, well, there's no, yeah, that's another one of those things not working for me.
Yep.
So yeah, that was like the community. And like, even when Carol doesn't know something, she asks you. Or if I don't know something, I ask Carol. Carol doesn't know it, she asks you. You don't know it, you ask somebody else. Like there is a long line of support in the community.
No, I think that's a big part of it. And, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted Alyssa to be able to come on today, because she was able to come. I know you were unavailable to come to the retreat. And so but she did get to come and to see the community. It's more than somebody that will help you do it. So when somebody says, I'm just gonna, one, if you're just buying off the internet, we don't know whether that is our product or not, or if it's been tampered with or anything like that. And if you watch the video that I shared about the quality control, we take quality very seriously. We take safety for you very seriously. And then we want you to succeed. We don't want people just to buy stuff. We want them to succeed.
Right.
So I love that you said that. And like people and then partners. So talk to me about that. Like, so you decided to be a partner. And I know the last time you did a live, I think it might have even been with Carol on your page, you talked about like compared to what you did as a teacher's aide, and I know you're going into the role of teacher this next year, they're still not doing it to get rich. Trust me. That's why we have so many teachers and nurses on the team. They're not getting rich in the passion that they have. Okay. And that's okay. So talk to me about deciding to be partner and what that's been like as well.
So I decided to be a partner because I wanted to help people. Like whenever I knew that this was something that worked for me, um, since I'd tried so many things that hadn't worked and I knew this worked, I was like, if this helped me, like it can help other people. So I decided to start, and like you said, I am a teacher's aide. I'm not a teacher right now, I'm a teacher's aide. So like the pay is really low. Get paid once a month. Um, and, and I mean, my husband, he makes good money, but if I want to just go and blow and spend, I'm not going to do that with our family money. You know what I mean? Like that takes away from our family. So whenever I am getting paid daily, 3 days in a row, or whatever that week, it really helped. Like for instance, my daughter, she was like, I want this for my birthday, that for my birthday. I'm like, look, you're getting a $300 water slide. That might be all you're getting, including your phone that you got. Luckily, it was on a deal for like $5 a month or whatever. But that Monday before her birthday party, I ended up making like I think $400. And I was like, hey, okay, so I have an idea. We're gonna do a slime bar, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, we're gonna do it all because it's angular. Like it helped me to help, and no, it's not something she needed. Like she could have done without. But it made me feel good that I could make her enjoy with her friends and, all that. And I
But
also,
that's a real mom story.
yeah,
And that's one of the reasons why moms go, I've just got to pour everything into my kids. I can't really afford to take care of myself.
yeah,
And I'm telling you, kids need well parents more than they need the newest shoes, because if you can't go to anything, If you give out before they graduate, or if you're sleeping through their lives, their new tennis shoes are not doing them anything. So I commend you for getting started. That is so huge. And then because you're sharing, you you got to do both. You're shrinking, you're looking amazing, you're not sleeping through their lives anymore, and you got to do some slime bar or whatever it was. That matters.
Yeah.
Like that's a
Yeah.
big deal, Kelsey.
And so another thing is, I didn't add this, but whenever I started, I paid for my first kit. It was like $378 plus the $49.95 for a year of the link to sell. I haven't paid for anything since, like out of my pocket. It's all been commissions. Um, and like that's amazing. Like it really is.
Yeah, it is. And that's, my whole thing is, and I don't have my cup in here, but I am finishing the last of my pear trim stick, which is my very favorite. And I hope
Yes.
that after these samples are gone, or the trials, that we bring these back in a 30 day supply, because I'm going through these little packages like crazy, because this is all I'm drinking now. I love it so much. But you know, the whole thing is your story can be the key that unlocks somebody's prison. And it doesn't have to be the same story. Like Carol, like I said, she didn't need to lose any weight. And here you've lost 32 pounds in 6 pant sizes. She doesn't have 6 pants to lose. You
No.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but it was her sharing, it was her exposing people to the fact that there is another way, because people just don't know. We are the top of the line company, both in our products, in our community, in our results, and in our compensation plan. But nobody knows it because there's not enough Kelseys that are going, people need to know about this. There's not enough Carols saying, we need to know a little more about this. So I am so excited that you did that. I cannot wait to actually meet you in person myself. I am so sad that you didn't get to come to the
I
retreat,
know.
but I will see you in October, if not before. And you never know what might work out. And when I have next month, I have the pool party, and we have a team party here at the house. Maybe y'all just make a little road trip. We'll see. But I appreciate you taking the time to come on. What an inspiring story. And if nothing else, like I've had the opportunity to FaceTime and, all this kind of stuff with you several times. You're a hoot. You love some life. You're funny. You're just, you are an everyday girl.
Yeah.
Just a mom, working some jobs, having a family, having some friends, that has just found a different way. You are not an influencer. You do not try on clothes all day long so that people can go get your code. You
No.
you may have nothing on the bottom and just that top to get on this live.
Oh,
Trust
I
me.
do. I have pants on. I have
Trust
pants
me.
on. Real
Often
person.
I may have a blouse on up here, but I got some house shoes and some lounge pants down here because nobody knows what I have on. So,
Yeah.
but I'm just a real grandmother. I'm just a real person that was wrong about I could find everything I ever wanted, including community, including prayer warriors, everything I'd ever wanted. I found it here. I didn't find it through corporate America. I didn't find it through my church. And I'm not saying I didn't have good friends. I'm not saying I don't have good friends. I'm not saying I don't have good family. And I'm not saying I don't have good church. I literally found everything that I wanted and needed in my life here. And this was something I was unwilling to do. I didn't want to do it. I've never done anything like this before. So I think that's very important. We are the average woman's best shot at having a different life, no matter what that looks like for them. So thank you, Kelsey. I'll let you get back to the rest of your day.
Thank
And
you.
you rock, girl.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Okay. What am I doing here? I'm doing that wrong. Well, I was going to say, if you are dabbling with products and not necessarily using the right things, if you are somebody that's taking products and you love them, but you're scared to death to tell somebody because you don't know how, that's what we're here for. You could make all the difference in somebody's life, and we just want to help you do that. And lots of times it's like Kelsey got her kit. It was like she's driving a bus and she's teacher's aide. She's like, I would love to be able to get this covered. Now she's not paid premium products. And I think about it like my daughter-in-law bought a vacuum, and she said, I can get this vacuum for free, meaning I can earn my money back if X amount of people buy it and X amount of people listen to it. Well, in about 2 hours, I'm going to listen to it. I am not going to buy it. She's already actually had enough people buy it that hers is free. So, y'all, it's not any different. It's like, I'm doing this. I love this. If you tell people that matter to you when you're starting, I've got to be better for my kids, I can actually have this for free if I have some people join me. Y'all, those are the people that will actually come and help you make the first $500, are people that you say, if I need to do this for my kids, if I do this, then like I actually get this money back, and that would be so amazing because I've got to change what I'm doing. Would you help me and support me? If nothing else, they'll hear you out because they love you. Anyway, so I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Ciao.